Good morning, you Stallions and Stallionettes. AK40 Kevin here in the gamer heaven. Today we're going to look at the 30 series graphics cards by Nvidia, so 3060 Ti, 3070, 3080, and 3090. Look at a little bit of the profitability for mining right now in early February 2021, as well as where you can get these graphics cards potentially, and how long it'll take for them to pay for themselves through mining, and when you'll get your ROI back or return on investment. Let's get it. All right, you bucking stallions over here at my PC. Wow, I got a lot of natural light coming through that window. I look like an angel right now, a very, very hideous angel. So sharing my screen here, we're on the profitability calculator within NiceHash. I prefer to use this profitability calculator considering this goes off the rates for their platform, and that's what I mine off of. If you mine on something else, you're targeting specific algorithms, so you do it manually where you look each day, what algorithm is popping? Oh, that's for this type of coin. Oh, but I have to have this particular CPU or GPU or this ASIC miner. Then use a different profitability calculator. If you are on NiceHash, which I do recommend because it is the most user-friendly, it's just, you just type in whatever GPU or CPU you have. You don't even need to do that. It can auto-detect your hardware. And then you just press go and it runs in the background while you're at school or work or whatever, and earns you a little bit of passive income. And it's cool because it won't mine if it's not being profitable. So if your electrical costs outweigh your ROI or return on investment, which if you have a graphics card built after 2017, it's going to produce more than it's going to draw in electrical costs, hands down. But anyway, I have my graphics card right here. This is actually the lowest it has been in quite some time. I haven't seen it below the $5 mark in quite a while, and that is backed up by this chart here. As you can see, $5.07. And then if you come over to last week, there was a big old spike right here where it would have been $8.12 to mine with my graphics card. But that's all right. It's going to be equal or linear to whatever card we're looking at, because if it's low, considering they use the exact same algorithms here, Octopus, Dagger, Hashimoto, which is specifically for Nvidia graphics cards, it's going to be the same difference right now. So if this were to go back up to $5.60, which is like kind of what I've been seeing here the last couple months, then this would be like higher as well to reflect that. So we'll just have my graphics card off here to the right as kind of a reference point to get an idea of, last generation's card, mid-end card, the 2060 Super, versus the 30 series cards. So I'm also going to talk a little bit about the price of these, recommended MSRP, not buying them from a scalper or anything like that, but if you were to get recommended MSRP retail price, which I know is really difficult right now, one of the ways that you can get one of these retail cards right now, I just made a video on it, is actually buying a pre-built PC. So I generally say build, don't buy, but if you really should watch that video, I go over some of the reasons why buying a PC actually is a decent option right now for getting these graphics cards. You're not paying scalper prices, you're paying recommended MSRP on the components in your PC, and then like NZXT, for example, gives you a $100 additional fee on top of that for assembly, cable management, and a 2-year warranty on all components they put in there. So it's not a bad gig, to be honest. And you can get one of these cards now because these companies, these pre-built companies like iBuild Power, Alienware, NZXT, they'll have contracts with Nvidia for Founder Series cards, and also with AMD when they drop their 6800 card or their 6000 series cards, which are also going to sell up real lickety split. But yeah, we're going to talk a little bit about the actual retail price of these cards, power consumption, and then how long it would take for these to actually return on investments or whatever. So we're going to start with the little guy over here. I say little guy, but the 3060 Ti is a real beast. It retails for $400, which I think is a little cheaper than what I paid for my 2060 Super about a year and a half, 2 years ago. According to this article from The Verge where they did benchmarking, it's faster performance than an RTX 2080 Super, not the Ti, but the Super, which retailed for $700 back in 2019. So $300 cheaper, but better performance. And the power consumption is also pretty low as well. So we'll keep that in mind here. This is a $400 card when we look at this bad boy here. And you would be producing just shy of $6 a day. So after my electrical costs, which are 11 cents on the kilowatt hour for average consumption or usage, you would be raking in $163 US a month after your electrical costs. As right now, I'm estimated at $112. Granted, this is if you're mining 24 hours a day and the price stayed exactly here, which it doesn't. As you can see, it fluctuates up and down. This is live time here. You know, most people probably won't mine for 24 hours a day unless you're on an ASIC, because if it's your actual PC, like for me, this is my daily driver. This is what I game with, stream with, 4K video edit with for my YouTube channel. This is what I do my productivity work for school, my side businesses. This is my home PC here. So obviously I'm not going to mine with it 24 hours a day. I probably mine about 13 to 14 hours a day. So when I'm sleeping and when I'm at work during the weekdays, then when I get home, I stop mining so I can use the power of my graphics card to game, stream, video edit, whatever I need to do. And then I start mining right before bed. So it's on 24 hours a day. My PC is literally on 24/7, doing some pretty extensive things like 4K video editing and streaming. I've had the same components in there for the last 2.5 years since I built the PC, and I've had no issues whatsoever. So people that are concerned about like, well, I don't want to mess up my graphics card doing this stuff, it's pretty fail-safe unless you put some aggressive overclock on there. If you're running no overclock or a slight, moderate overclock, you'll be just fine. And if your card's under warranty, if any of your components are under warranty, there's no way of the manufacturer proving that you were crypto mining with your GPU, so you can just get a new one. If you're out of warranty, you know, if it does fry out, you can always use that as an opportunity to, hopefully, if you have a little extra cash, upgrade to the next best model, or then look at Facebook Marketplace or something and see if somebody's selling a used version of the card that you just fried out. Really impressive here. The energy consumption here is the same as my 2060 Super. At least that's what it's reflecting in the profitability counter. I think it's actually a little bit less for the 3060 Ti. The thing is, it sips juice. Now, the 3070 here, not a huge jump at all. If you look at that, I think it was one cent. Okay, that's identical. Usually the difference is about 1 penny, and here it's negligible. It's not even going up a penny here. So the hash power that is produced in the NiceHash platform is the same between the 3060 Ti and the 3070. But power consumption is just a skosh less for the 3060. And this is $100 more expensive at $500. But still, an absolute amazing graphics card for $500. Like, if you look at last generation with the 20 series, this is a tremendous value this season. But when we make the jump over to the 3080 Ti, boys, this is when you're going to see a big old fat gap. Whoa, $9.50 a day. Leading to, after the electrical cost that I charge here in Florida, which is kind of the standard for Florida. Other states, you'll have different rates, but $263 after electrical costs if you're mining 24 hours a day. 3080 retails for $700, and this is producing $263. Okay, so according to this math here, it would take you 2.6 months. 2.6 months to pay for your graphics card by mining on NiceHash. I need to get me a 3080. Like now. That's just too sweet. That's too quick of a return on investment to have a free graphics card in 2.6 months. We'll just say 3. We'll just say that the algorithm fluctuates a little bit, the profitability fluctuates. 3 months. That's pretty gosh darned impressive. Now, what else is impressive? Jumping up over here to the top dog, the 3090. This is a $1,500 graphics card. There is a price difference here, but it's not a tremendous jump like the 3070 to the 3080 was. So the 3060 Ti and the 3070 are identical. Jumping up to the 3080, that's the biggest leap, and that's the best price to performance, not only for mining, but also gaming, video editing, whatever. The 3080 is the sweet spot as to like price, you know, $700 to absolute sheer performance. It blows a 2080 Ti out of the water, which retailed for $1,200 when it came out. This draws less power. It's quieter. It's cooler. And I don't mean cool as in like nice, bro. I mean cool as in like the temperatures. But the 3090 over here, which is $1,500, will produce you $320 after your electrical costs. 320 is more than 263. Obviously, I'm not a dum-dum, but the card's also $1,500. So let's pop that calc up again. And then again, we'll say that things are going to fluctuate. So 5 months. So 3 months to pay for your 3080, and we'll say 5 months to pay for your 3090. So either way, Either way, your return on investment's really quick with these cards, to be quite 110% honest. And then you have yourself a graphics card that you can game with or whatever, and you basically paid for it with crypto mining. So pretty sweet, but like I said, the hard part is actually getting a hold of one of these suckers right now because they are so... Where the hell is my... There we go. Yeah, the hard part is actually getting a hold of one of these bad boys right now because they are in such high demand and low supply, and then you got these scalpers running their bots and scripts, just like with the PS5s and Xbox Series, scooping in there, scooping up all the stock, which is incredibly frustrating. So, but yeah, I gotta say, overall, a fantastic value with these 30 series cards. When you compare them to last generation, with the 2080 Ti being $1,200 retail, and then, you know, my 2060 Super, I think I paid... It's like $500, but it was, you know, a third-party version from Gigabyte. But still, the fact that I could get more performance out of a 3060 Ti or a 3070, a little slap in the testes, a little kick in the beads. But yeah, great cards. If you plan on mining, I mean, the 30 series cards, I don't see a downside to them, really. Low power consumption, relatively low power consumption. They draw about 260 watts or so. Well, at least the 3060 and 3070. When you get up to the 3090, that thing's a little bit more thirsty. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, guys. If you did, like the video. That helps it to get seen by more people. If you love the video, go ahead and subscribe for more content like this. I do a lot of crypto mining tutorials on this channel, as well as gaming tutorials, getting set up with PCs and stuff like that. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.